Watch out. Other Jenna tell you say careful. When you a make it, just look good cheerful. We say watch out now, speed. Yo.
Well, I say see the hypocrites, them a galang there. Me see the wicked, them a galang there. See the dirty heart, them a galang there. I know. Them want you do good, but them no want you do better than them. That's why me careful of who me call friend. No for them, I pretend them a pretend.
Me don't see it.
Them want you do alright, but them no want you first class on the flight. That's why in a secret them a fight. None of them can hold the fire when me light.
Me don't see it.
Most time I'm the same one. When you call friend, I'm the same one. Who want to see your life and same one. Who you call your brother, the same one. Who want to you for your cheddar. Show me your company, me tell you who you are. No for them who don't like to see you reach far. Them bad mind you for your house and car. That's why me have to be careful of who I'm his far. Crab in a barrel that me see, so me just talk and done. Just because my boss and them no boss, them try to tear me down. But me just go and do me thing. I'm going yell the king. Me know I'm me write every song when me sing. Car when me drive, every house me live in. I'm my thing. Most time I'm the same one. When you call friend, I'm the same one. Who want to see your life and same one. Who you call your brother, the same one. Who want to you for your cheddar. Them not happy for the fact so you a lead out. Them did want to be the one we build the dream house. Know you shot, the things come out of fame out. Them true colors where they die.
Good evening, my family, manners and bear respect plus tax. Wally pod tax. Me can't see something by the screen. Can't see nothing by the screen. See we there. Good evening, my peeps. Hope everybody's in good spirit and in good health. You don't know, they don't know. So another week just done, and next week just about to start. Emily, big up yourself. Big up Balanced Mindset over on the YouTube. Big up everyone on the YouTube. Big up everyone on the Facebook. I hope everyone's in good spirit still. Today I wanted to talk about rehabilitation. I want to talk about when people wake up one day and decide, you know what, I've realized that I've been doing bare things wrong, you know. I want to kind of like just change that. Not even really turn a new leaf, but I want to amend the things that I've been doing in my life. Is it okay for us to do these things when in the background we have so much people that's quick to play judge and jury and God? You know what I mean? On one hand, we have a saying where we say, only God can judge me, and only God can judge me. But then we've got the whole of social media and their granny judging you based on your actions. Kojo, my little brother, big up yourself, and manners and bear respect, my family. Seeing? We got everyone judging us based on everything that we do. But I was under the impression that only God can judge us. But that's not true. Human beings, our peers, our loved ones, our family members, friends, foes, and every other, you know what I mean, is allowed to really be judging us. You know what I mean? And they've been judging us. So on that same, big up yourself, my family, every time. So on that same note, how easy is it for somebody to turn over that new leaf? How easy is it for somebody to really rehabilitate themselves when all the people that are the onlookers only see us for the last actions of what we was known for? Like, up until when do we actually get acknowledged for just being and doing and being consistent and, you know what I mean, sincere to what it is that we are doing? Because I think when we got because social media's made it hard. I think social media makes it 10 times hard, 100 times harder for anyone that's trying to do good in their life, that come from a dark background, that's done certain things that they're mostly regrettable of, or they regret these things that they've done. They were maybe misled into things. They were maybe coerced into doing certain things. None of us know anybody's story until somebody tell us and we have that conversation. So I'm just saying, is it right to say that it's hard in today's society to turn over that new leaf when social media will remind you that you was a little shit last year, and every year there will be an anniversary of that, on social media. Like anything that you get caught out doing wrong, and they might trigger you for that, or they might highlight you for that, whatever. That every year they seem to bring up the same stuff. So it's not like you're able to put that one side and move forward with your life. You see what I'm saying? It's like a catch-22 in one sense, but at the same time, everyone's allowed to like make mistakes. We've all made mistakes, and those who are without sin, please cast the first stone. We're all sinful human beings. We've sinned a lot. Even though we might repent for the sins and be sincere to that, but at the same time, we've all made mistakes, and a lot of us need to be able to can put that right as well. Now, I feel like if we didn't put in it right, if we've got all these people in the background, social media influencers, all these people, that's just downplaying the whole thing and like dragging down the thing. Like, you don't want to see people move forward. When do we allow people to move forward with their life is basically the question I think I'm asking. When do we, the John Publics, allow people to move on with their life from the little shits that they used to be? Because everyone was a little shit, including me. You know what I mean? So that's the topic of conversation today. Toya, big up yourself. Emily Kojo, big up yourself. Sasha Robinson, Sasha, big up yourself in all the choppings. And Claudia, big up yourself over on the Facebook. You know what I mean? These are the kind of reasons, because the more I look at social media, I find that, do you know, if someone was on the brink of like if someone was suicidal for being bullied in real life, like someone's trying to bully them in real life, like social media is like 100 times that. Like someone bullying you in real life is trying to like take things from you, rob you, bully you, that's whatever. That happens now, that finishes now, and whatever else. You get me? But social media lives on now. Like every day they can repost you, and a million people reposting you. What do you do from that? Claire, big up yourself. What do you do from that? It's hard to come back from that. More time people are going to look at it and say, you know what, fuck it, I'll just go back to being me. Because only then did they respect me. No one weren't coming out saying all this stuff about me then. Do you see what I'm saying? So when is it that we allow people to live their life and change that narrative that we might know them for? Change that. When do we support them in changing that? Or are we just about the minute that you've got the lurgies, don't come near me, and we'll just keep casting you out as that? When do we, because we claim we want to see a better tomorrow, so when do we contribute to that better tomorrow? When do we help to support those that are trying to make that change? Just because you've made that change doesn't mean it's easy for somebody else to make that change. And yeah, that's what the level of reasoning is. You get me? So if anybody's got any info on that, please highlight some stuff to me, please, because I'm confused. Like, we want people to do better, but the first mistake that they make, we really we pin them up to the stake and set the bonfire alight and watch them burn. Literally, that's what we're doing social medially. You get me? Big up Joni, my sister, bear love, and good evening every time. Very, very true. Some families are quick to remind you of your mistakes back then, but won't see you for who you've become now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because I was one of them. You get me? Balance mindset, big up yourself, because this is what we're talking about. We was a part of that. And now we're looking at others that are going through the same transition, but instead of trying to uplift them through the transition, we're trying to drag them back, you know what I mean? Drag them back to where they're trying to get from. That's crazy. So no, I feel like social media is helping to keep people the way that they were. Not trying to aspire people to do better and be better. I feel like it's trying to push people back into who they once was. And I think that's what social media stands for. For me, I don't think it's a great thing in that way if we're going to use the tool for that. Everyone deserves a chance in life. No one was born perfect. Every day is a lesson and to learn from. That's right. Big up yourself, Sasha, for that one, card. For real, that's what we're talking about. People need to be uplifted, man. We're getting targeted from many different angles, and it's hard when you know you want to do something good, but who cares? No one cares about the good that you do. People only acknowledge the bad that you do. Just like when we was in school and people used to try and pick on us and teachers never acknowledged that. But when you strike on them and start whack them up and beat them up and start use chair and table and all sorts of, everyone acknowledges now, oh, you're the troublemaker. But when the trouble was being made, no one ever acknowledged that. So that's the thing go. You get me? I want to see society do better. I want to see my community in a better position and doing better on a real one. You know, and it takes a community to raise a child. Yeah, and it takes a community to educate a community too. And it also takes a community to discipline a community as well. Because we're allowing a lot of things to go by, like a lot of things are just going over our heads and we're okay with it, and we don't take a stop and say, but hold on, you know, that not right. Oh, them just get where we do them something there. Why are they doing that? Maybe we go pH them and see what them I deal with. No one's not that concerned no more because most people are born scared now. So much shit's going on, so many people running around with long machetes and knives, and no one wants to get involved with shit. Gone are the days when we used to say, people are just standing up there filming stuff. Like, people are getting chopped up for like trying to get involved. So you can't really blame them for not wanting to get involved now when it comes to knives and guns and weaponry. You can't really expect John Public to just, and really have a go heroes. That's what we used to call them in here. When we was younger, it was like, yo, what's have a go hero? So we got to know how to balance everything that's going on around us, and where do we fit in, and how can we help, and when are we contributing to somebody else's downfall? Why are we not uplifting each other? Why is it that we only like to see each other going through hell? You know what I mean? Or being challenged. That's the sad part of life. You get it? But the reality is that we need to do better, all of us. To most people that know me, only know me as a pissing tail boy. A polite one, manageable one, pissing tail boy all the same. I don't wear all the same clothes as everybody else. I don't wear all the designers like everybody else because I wasn't born with a gold spoon in my mouth and I didn't just have it like that. So we had to go out there and make it work. You see what I'm saying? So we never always fit in with other people's circles and etc. You get me? But we weren't born to fit into people's circles, brethren. At all. We weren't born for that. We was here to create and make people know that we're unique in our own skin and we're happy and we're cool and we're comfortable within that. That's what this is all about. Now, coming from a place where it's mostly dishonest, people are not honest with their opinions around you. People will be a yes man around you because they don't like the fact that you will be challenging them. You're very vocal. You may be outspoken. So a lot of people won't come to you wanting you to do better for yourself or wanting you to do better. They want to stay friggin' far from you. You know what I mean? And when they do see you doing good for yourself, they have nothing good to say. There's no gratitude, there's no acknowledgement, there's nothing. Why? Because they only saw you as the pissing tail boy that you once was in the eyes of them. Forget that the world acknowledges you as something else. But these people that see us as what they see us as will never see us as anything else until we start proving it to them as to who we actually are. And writing it in stone as to actually, do you know, I mean this, you know. We don't know where you did think I was, but this is who I am. You know? And it might scare a few people or it might shock a few people, but they need to wake up to the reality. Reality is people do change. People do change. The same people that change and the same people that are onlookers, the same onlookers are the same people that will judge and have an opinion. But these people do definitely change, and they can change. And what when they do? What when they do then? You get it? So I just big up to my people that are positive thinkers and positive people in general, and just genuinely want to enlighten others to do great things, man, because life is short and we only have one life. I keep stressing that. And it's about what we're doing with the years that what we've been given. You can't squander the years just like having £1 million and squandering it on nothing with nothing to show at the end. Why we're living and not putting anything in place so that when we're gone, the people that are left behind have a reason to mention our names in a great light. If we're not living in that way, then I don't know why we're living. because that's what we're supposed to be living for, to leave a legacy for the others that's coming behind us. Like, big facts, you know. So I don't know. Past mistakes are lessons learned. If people are not able to see the growth and change in someone, it's usually jealousy. I like that one, Joni. You're right on that one. Still, we live our youth without social media. Peeps put way too much out there nowadays. Yeah, you're right about that though. Balanced mindset. A lot of people put a hell of a lot out there. Everything that they're doing with their children, everything that they're doing with their partner, everything that whoever they're with, whoever they're laying down with, everyone has to know. Like what they done last night, what they ate this morning, like everyone has to know. It's just too much. It's just a TMI situation. Too much information for social media. But that's what we do. You get it? Do we really need to prove anything to anyone, or should we just be proving to ourselves clearly? We're only supposed to be proving to ourselves that we can exceed expectations. But a lot of us are not living for ourselves, and that's the point. Clear point though, Sasha, big up yourself. Like, we are not living for ourselves. Most of us are living for the opinions of our friends and our so-called associates. Just as much as I can say, women are not living to look good for men. Most women nowadays are looking good for the next girl that looks good over there. They couldn't care less what a man says. Babe, don't wear that, man. I love you when you're natural. Girl don't want to hear that. So it's all the same shit. You get me? It's all the same shit. Yeah, living for the likes. Not wrong about that one, boy. So I saw something the other day and it really threw me off the other day. I saw something in regards to energy drinks. The energy drinks are dangerous. They've been killing a lot of people. And a lot of people's got a lot of serious illnesses because of these so-called energy drinks out of the blue. That's just, since lockdown, everyone's got an energy drink. Don't you notice that? Everybody and their granny's got an energy drink now. So got to be careful because we don't know what is mixed up in these things. All we're doing is looking at a can, looking at the branding on the outside and say, I want one of them. Yeah, bust that and you don't know what to do to your belly or your gut. It's busting up your gut for you. So I would really urge my people still just ease off of them things, because fizzy drink in general, all of that's just genuinely not good for us anyway. We know that, and we need to stop being ignorant to the knowledge of what we know and start implementing the knowledge and implementing the things that we've learned, rather than playing ignorant and doing the same thing knowing that it's no good for us, because when we didn't know, it was okay. We could do everything, eat everything, drink everything. It's cool because you don't know. But the minute that you know is when it becomes, this is ignorance now. It's just like when you're sinning. As young people, we're sinning, and we don't know what we're doing. We're just silly, and it's fun to do and all of this stuff. In the Most High's eyes, that ain't really a sin to him. That's why it's childish behavior and man will be foolish and whatever else. But you see, the minute that you acknowledge that what you just done was wrong, that becomes a sin now. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with. Big up my Galchester family. Paula, big up yourself. Yeah, big up the girls. Hope the whole family's good. Big up Yusuf for me. Big up everybody for me. I'll big up the dog them for me too. He's even my little friend them. Being good has lots of levels. Being good has lots of levels. It depends on what type of good, but I'm just talking about just through and through good intentions, not trying to harm anybody, not trying to cause anybody any loss of earnings or anything. So just good energy, good righteous people that really just want to see a better tomorrow for themselves and for everybody else. That type of people, Emily, that's what I'm dealing with. Energy drinks play with the heart. Eats away at the inside of your body. Sorry, I don't know what's going on today. But yeah, that's very true. Actually, I should play this quickly. Let me just play this. Let's play it. That's something, yeah. All right, peeps, take a look at this for a minute. 1 second there. So I'm talking about this stuff ain't no good, man. Them thing they're no good for we people. I swear to God, it no good for we, it no good for me. Look, you see the worst one is the monster. You see the monster? I know it's every event, most events out there is sponsored by Monster. Like they're supporting a lot of musical events and that. And there's a few like athletes that when you see them doing their conference meetings and etc., you see that they usually got a monster on the table and they'll usually just box that out of the way straight away. Before they start talking or saying anything, they get rid of all of these branded things off the table. What's that? I'm just fed up of seeing this stuff on the table, and they just draw for the water and keep it in front of them. They don't want to see no brands because they know what the brands are doing. Luke, big up yourself, my brother. Manners and respect, and good evening, sir. Black News, UK. When you're young, you do childish things, but when you turn adults, you're free. If you have sense. Alright, Black News UK, big up yourself. Now for real, when you're a child, you do childish things, but when you're an adult, you have sense, yes? What I'm to enough of them chupid and dunce. And no brain and go like them are educated fool. I saw them go sometimes, saw them stay. Then there was something else I see the other day now, with these AirPods as well. Oh my God, so enough people like to have these AirPods in their ears, and it's funny because every time I've tried to buy an AirPod, I've got a few different ones in my house as well, but every time I've bought AirPods and I've put them in my ears, they never stay in my ears. I'll be cussing this thing like, why am I even buying this stupid stuff? Never. And I look at everybody else, it just stays in their ears, and I'm like, well, and we are trying to tell us my ears make different from Uno. All right, cool, it must be that. But really and truly, I know something ain't right about it, and it's like we're not genuinely supposed to be wearing these things as it's doing other things in the background, which we don't know what it's doing in the background. Yes, it's transmitting, but we don't know what else it's doing in the background. So let me run this thing here as well and make you get a little insight. Simone, big up yourself, and I hope the family's good. Manners and respect, and good evening. We run that something, yeah. God, this information my people them need to air, you get me? What up?
Regarding the AirPods that you're wearing right now while you're watching this video, did you know Apple made this patent for the AirPods? And if this is going on right now, I can only imagine what else they got cooking for the customers. Run that video, comment below. Share this with someone you love, care, and respect. Are you still gonna wear your AirPods? Oh yeah, and this is for educational purposes only.
The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office recently published an application from Apple regarding an advanced sensor system. And it's in the AirPods. So whenever you apparently buy a new pair of AirPods, they have the capability of sending brain signals that you're thinking about. I know y'all talking about, hold on, wait a minute. So anything your little nasty brain is picking up, if you're Googling how to unalive somebody, if you got some really messed up thoughts, if you even thinking about doing it, they able to pick it up on these AirPods. Now, let me explain to you how it works. I said, damn, this is better than a CAT scan. Right? So apparently, Apple's patent explains that traditionally brain activity is monitored with electrodes from the scalp. but placing them inside or around the ear can offer advantages like less movement of the device and less visibility compared to systems requiring visible scout. Now, this also, it sends the types of biosignals that could be measured include, but not limited to, electroencephalography. You see how they be trying to put these words, they be trying to make up new words and stuff so we don't go look it up, but they trying to tell you whatever it is that's electrode that's coming from your brain into these AirPods, they can see it and they can hear it. Micrography and electrocoolography, whatever it is, okay? It sends biosignals back to their servers. You know, if it's sending things back to their servers, I wonder what their servers can upload through your ears.
Right, that's all.
Into your brain. They've been doing it with radio and television for years. You get on the radio, it's a song that you don't like. They keep playing it and playing it and playing it, and you turning it off. Every time you turn it on, they playing it. Before you know, you in the shower reciting that sorry ass song. Man, let me tell you how bad it was. Okay, I was born on a flight, and I was in the Delta, the jet bridge, and I saw this lady with this cute, colorful dress on. You know I'm from Florida. I like the pink flamingo colors and all that stuff. She looked like a big, wide flamingo. It was a cute dress. I was like, dang, that's a real cute dress. I don't think it was made here. The next day, I'm laying in my bed. Why the dress come across my Instagram? Now, this is way beyond listening. This is seeing. How were they able to see what I saw in front of me, get a digital picture, and have that same bitch in that dress come across for $19.99 from...
This is what I'm talking about, though. Play about with social media and technology and the government and their little toys. Their toys are no joke. Their toys are no joke. So yeah, they have sold so many. How many billions of AirPods have they sold now? And everybody's got them paired up to their devices left, right and center. The same thing with our sound bars. If you got sound bars in your house, it's the same thing as an AirPod. It can transmit, they can pick up, they can listen, they can use it as a microphone in your house. The same like if you got digital smart TVs. Like, we are doomed. So just be careful what you're doing. Lynn, big up yourself on the check-in and good evening. Be careful what you're doing. Be careful of the things that you're saying. Be careful of the things that you're searching. Like even Google. Google is now known to be one of the, or apparently, or what they say, allegedly, yeah? Allegedly, Google is supposed to be one of the people that are, yeah, definitely the rooters as well, Luke. But Google's definitely supposed to be one of the people or one of the search engines that are actually spying on us and saving all of our data and selling our data and doing all sorts of stuff behind our back, which we don't know. Now, yeah, smart meters, all of this stuff, bro, it all ties into each other. So, like, come on, smart meter, you're flipping, most of your things is going to be running on your router anyway. Whether it's your computer, whether it's just anything, your alarm system, most things are going to be running on your router. So your routers will definitely be like attacked a lot if you know about these things. You get me? And you got to be mindful of that, and not to flip in VPN your shit. Don't sleep on VPNs. Make sure your shit is covered with VPNs. Big up Balanced Mindset. Yeah, VPN your shit. All of your devices, before you use them, VPN them. Yeah, don't play no games, because these people are smart. They know what they're doing, and no one ain't gonna tell you. I mean, the same providers are not gonna tell you how to protect yourself, you know? So yeah, just protect your information, your privacy and all them something they call. They're leaking that like nobody's business. You get me? They might leak with information. They're leaking out the whole of everything we're doing, what we're searching, what we're looking at, because it's a level of marketing strategy. It's a marketing strategy. You know what I mean? These people are marketing geniuses, so they know to get to be able to look at what you're looking at. They know what you like. To be able to look at what they look at, I know what they like. And then everybody else does the same. Like, come on, we know what everyone likes. So we tailor every little bit of our products to each one that likes which one and likes the... It's not rocket science. So you program your bot, program your computer, program your system to go ahead and search and, you know what I mean? And flick out what everyone is looking at, give them similarities and, oh, those who bought this equally bought that. Where's this all coming from? Come on, you get me? So... Alexa's the worst. VPN protects your IP address. Yeah, the VPN protects your IP address, Carl. Once they get that and can get into your shit, you get where the goose get is, isn't me? Oh, sorry, you get where the dot get. What was I gonna say now? Alexa, though, a lot of people like to use Alexa because a lot of us are becoming so lazy where we just want to, Alexa, switch off my light. Light switch off. Alexa, yeah, what? Fling on that tune, innit? Alexa, fling on tune like Alexa's your brethren now. Alright, Alexa, what's the weather like today? Apparently, the weather's supposed to be 2.3 to 23 degrees, whatever. Oh, okay. Alexa, when's the next riot? I can't predict when the next riot's going to be, but the government has it that there's a riot brewing in the UK at the moment. What? People are talking to Alexa like this, their brethren, not understanding. You're talking to the system. It's a system. Are you people nuts? Hence the reason why when they came out with a thing like points and you go Tesco's and you buy stuff. Tony, big up yourself, man, as I'm bare respect, Tony, every time, yeah? Every time. So like they'll for instance, you go to Sainsbury's, you go to Tesco's, you go to any of these major stores. The first thing they ask you, have you got a club card? Have you got a gift card? I mean, have you got a club card? Have you got a store card or whatever? Boom, boom. I'm like, no. Oh, do you want one? No, I don't want one. Thank you. Oh, yeah, but you can get points. And what do you do with the points? Oh, you know, you can get discount on this and discount on that. No, thank you. Most people only look at the offer. You know, I'll use this and we'll give you some free stuff. We all like a bit of free this and free that, but don't live for that free stuff. Because I tell you what, getting free things is what's effing us up left, right and center. You see the same points that you're getting, Nectar card points and all of this rubbish. If it's petrol station, they know what petrol you use in your car. They know how many times a week, a month and year that you use petrol and how much you spend on petrol a year. If it's Tesco's, they know what butter you use, what cheese you like, what bread you buy, what softener you buy, what flipping dog food you buy, what cat food you buy, whatever it is. You know, oh, she likes the earplugs in her house. She buys 3 of them. Like, come on. Come on, my bro, bear love, yeah? These are the things that we need to cut out because they're getting a database on everything that we're actually doing. We don't understand it. All right, cool. You go to a cafe, they want to give you that. You go to Costco, they want to give you a Costa. You go to Starbucks, you go to all of these places, they're trying to offer you the same service. Why? Why does everyone want to know what is it that you like? Why is it that they're willing to give you something free just to know what it is that you like? What is the end game plan of all of this? That's what it makes me question. That's why I don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, this system that we're living in, no one knows and no one can predict what tomorrow is going to bring or what they're going to throw at us tomorrow. The best thing I would say to my people is retain all of your information as much as you can. I know we have to leak information here and there because we have to use certain, you know what I mean, companies here and there, boom, boom, boom. But other than that, retain your information. Don't be so readily to take on so many of these little store cards and all of this stuff. They have got you know what I mean? They know who you are. They know at what time you've used the thing. They know what time you was at the till. They know what day you was in the store. They know what card it is. Do you understand? There's so many things that is tallied up. So don't be fooled. These people are very smart and unique. Amari, big up yourself on the check-in. Good evening. They're very sophisticated and yeah, I don't put nothing past these people, peeps. Honestly. What's that I just see? UK. Yeah, there's... we say AirPods can also fry your brain. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. They are... Hold on. Oh, data monetization from collecting your data. But mobile collects enough too. Apps for everything. That's right. And then now which part you live to. Yeah. Black News UK, big up yourself on the check-in, man. Bare love, man, for the interaction. Appreciate love that. And balanced mindset, you know the style already. It's not a joke out here, my people, man. We need to just... I don't even know, but you see me, I will use my platform to try and wake up my people in certain areas as much as I can. And that's as much as I can do, because you see what? We should all have our eyes open and our ears to the ground and be researching and seeing things for what it is and breaking things down, and not just smiling at what we see because it's entertainment for the moment. No, we're supposed to break down what's in front of us. Why is it put in front of us? All right, cool. You see, like when people come around me, the first thing that flicks up in my head is, who sent you? Because I didn't call for you to be here. So when you just turn up, the first thing I think is, right, who sent you? And what is it you want to know? And what is it? Do you understand? That's how my brain works. So when people throw information in front of me, now, after so many things that has been put in front of me, and I've jumped for this, jumped for that, now I'm questioning, why have you put that in front of me? What reaction are you trying to see from me by you sending that to me? You see what I'm saying? Because don't get it twisted, these people are smart. These people are very smart and sophisticated, and they want us to react. They don't want us to query. They don't want us to question. They don't want us to reason. They don't want us to figure it out. They want us to just react based on emotion and based on not knowing. Okay? So bear these things in mind, my people, please. The times that we're in are dangerous. Everything's a trick. Nothing ain't straightforward, as straightforward as we might have seen it once before. It's not. It's totally not. Some things to me is like half is a distraction and half is like programming us for something else. So you distract us and program us at the same time. This is what I've been seeing taking place amongst us, and we will run with the distraction for as long as can be. Like, we need to be more focused on why things are being put in front of us. Why, instead of, Bev, big up yourself and good evening, manners and respect. But instead of reacting to so many things, but question things first. Question, why is it in front of us? Why have they released this bit of information? Why? Because if you go through social media like I do, I know. They've posted so many things to get a lot of us in our feelings, like, rah, hate them people there for whatever they've done. I hate this, and get you in that hate world, that hate moment, that hate bubble. That's what social media is about. That's what I'm seeing it's being used for. I don't see it being used for the greater good. Yes, there's 1 and 2 people doing great things and good things, and definitely going to do a show just dedicated to that. But at the moment, I'm highlighting the many of fools that are online doing foolishness, misusing the tool for what it's there for. Yeah, misusing, man. Only so much smart screen material in the ground. Andrew, big up yourself. Bear love. It's there to sell and kill. Yes, well, anything that make money, these people don't care about lives. They do not care about people's lives. You know what I mean? No. The last thing they care about is our lives. Because that's one gone, one born, so you know all the things set for them. They're just trying to target the young youths, them. Either get them to wipe themselves out, but they're not trying to, you see what I'm saying? Like, they love that. They don't, it's not like, how can I explain? The government, let me think. If the government had all of this at their front doorstep, things would have changed a long time ago. It's not on their doorstep like that, but it is in public places that you can't deny this is happening, where they would like to promote that these things are no longer happening. It's under control, you know, the UK, yes, but we've got it under control, and our Met Police are the best police on planet Earth, and that's how they like to speak, with a high chest. So when they see these young youths, them running around with machetes in places like Farringdon areas and, you know, weird, just areas that is to them money areas, this shouldn't be happening. This should have been regulated or filtered long time ago. What are we talking about? In their eye. But it's now being seen and caught on cameras and phones, and people are posting it, and it's making the government look bad. So now they're speaking on things. Yeah, cool. But if it was absolutely on their doorstep, it would have been eradicated already. Hell yeah. It's not the distracted version. No, it's not. And you know what? Amari, let me give you something. You see, when I was in, where was I? The minute I touched even Vietnam, was it Vietnam? No, in Vietnam I was still, no, it was Vietnam. From Vietnam, I couldn't get onto no TikTok. I couldn't use my TikTok. It was just sitting there. I couldn't go onto it to see any refresh, like it wouldn't refresh itself. It was just sitting there. I was pissed, like, hold on, what's going on there? I was trying to figure it out, but then when I flew over to Hong Kong, same thing. I got to Japan, same thing. They don't care about TikTok over there like that. Like, we've got the wrong TikTok for it to be active over there. That's basically what I realized still. Soon, Bigaza over here with what goes around comes back. Yeah, well, it's our government start all of the Gaza and the Israel rubbish, you know. All of that's going on. It's government start them thing there, you know. You see me? And when what they do, they're good at starting a fight. You know, it's just like, it's just like starting a fight. You know, when you start a fight and then you're the person that started the fight. Now everybody's fighting, but you're outside of the fight looking at the fight. That's what they've done. That's all they do. Go around and that's what they do. History's told us that and shown us that. I mean, we can only speak on what we know, right? So that's the information that we know. The story can't be told any other way or any different. It is what it is. You know what I mean? This is what they're good at doing. They're good at going into places and manipulating things. They're good at going to places and turning two places against each other, and then they jump out and then they go over one side and try and strike a little deal with them for their oil, go over that side there and try and strike a deal with them for their copper, yeah, and they're letting them something there. Next thing you know, they're regulating the beef between them. That's why you think that our government and America is always so quick to step in and say, well, if you guys don't come to some talk, some form of agreement verbally, you know, then we're going to have to, you know, step in. That's what they do, because they've got stake in what's going on. They're not stupid. They don't just, you know what I mean? They don't just do what they're doing with not getting anything from it. This is the government. This is tax, man. This is all of that. They reap, what they call it? They reaping back their money that they spent out. Don't think they just spend out and that's it. They don't. They look to get that back some next way. But we're just looking at the money that they donate in there and the money that they throw over there. We're not worrying about, while we're looking at that, we're not seeing what they're doing in that same country, what they're taking away from that country, even though they claim that they've donated to this, but we don't see what they're taking from that place. And how comes we're so fortunate to have all these other little fucking things going on in our place? Like, we got access to this, got access to that, got access to everything. There's nothing that there's not a thing that we really haven't got access to in UK, to be fair. There's not much that we ain't got access to because of how our government plays dirty with other countries. That is the only reason why we are ahead in that way. But it's not a good look. It's sad. And this is a sophisticated way of dealing with people, a backhanded way of dealing with people. Our government's been doing this for years and way before us, and probably going to be doing it way after us. Tyrus, big up yourself, my family. Beer love, manners and beer respect. Carry on. A long time I don't see you pop up. I hope you're good, you know. Beer love, manners and beer respect, you know, the choppings. But yeah, I them thing there, I make me pre, like, what's really going on? What are they plotting for us to do to each other? This is why my thing is that, unification is a key thing, you know. Like now, you know. Don't you see the youth that murdering their one another right now is not a good look. That ain't what we're supposed to be riding on right now. But they know that it's better that happening than we be rallying up against the government, because when we was fighting for the fight for Trafalgar Square and Black Lives Matter, they didn't like that. They couldn't control that. That was beyond them. They had to implement things. They had to change things. Look how much changes happen overnight because of that. That's the power that we have in numbers amongst each other, my people. Please wake up. This is what they don't want us to acknowledge amongst us. Divide and conquer. See what I'm saying? I'm glad you know. Yeah, that's exactly what they want for us, Kerry, and to divide and conquer us. Because that's the only way to conquer us, is to keep us divided. But what when we link up again? What when every man put down their different indifferences and start link back again? Because we realize there's a greater flipping cause that's bigger than us, brethren, and our little small way of thinking. Dead over that side there. Everything dead over that side there. That's what I know. And that's what they don't want. And they know that's where it is. And we know that's where it is. So why can't we just formulate and just do what's right? Why we can't just link up and do the right thing? Oh, we know how to do that. Becky, big up yourself and good evening. We're not sticking together though. These are just wishful thinkings and nice things that we should say in comments, but in reality, we're not doing that. We say, look, I'll give you an example, and I've been saying it for years. I'll be online, like I'm the most righteous person. If you know me personally, you will genuinely know. Patrick is a real. I'm not even trying to act out or be something else when I've pressed that go live button on my computer. No, that ain't the one. Right, I'm genuinely who I am. All sides of what you've ever seen of me online is exactly who I am in real life. That's just me personally, you get it? So I'll be out and I'll see my sister. Anywhere I see my sisters, them. I make it my duty to say, good day, my sister, have a nice day. Doesn't mean I want their number. Doesn't mean I want to lay down with them, but it's nice to be nice. And you don't know who I am. And you don't know if you're going to see me again maybe in your uncle's front room or maybe in your aunt. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't know who anybody is. So it's just nice to be nice, and I walk with that aura. But more time, I'll be like, good evening, my sister. And the dirty look them that I'm getting from my sister them on the road, it's like, rascal. Black people coming like the most racist people on earth. Like we're racist against our own. We look down on each other. We don't give a fuck about each other. We look like we're each other's shit, or like, why are you saying something to me? Do I know you? Like, where's all this dumb attitude? Where does it come from? Where did we find that? Where did we actually find that way of thinking? Like, what, you don't know me, but hold on. I've been on earth for 40 odd years. Like, do you not think that I must have crossed paths, seen you somewhere, been in the same rave as you, gone in the same shopping mall? I've seen your face somewhere before. Now it's become familiar to me. Hi. Do you know me? Oh, you don't know me. You see a man that you probably know, you probably know a man's face from a long time. The last time you see you butt you in a gal's yard. You see you again years down the line. Yo, what? You know me, fam? I don't know you. You don't know me. You don't know me, fam. Until you got a breakdown, actually, bro. Is that how you address people, bruv? I flipping know you from that girl's house. You stupid. You forgot my face. Raw! And then it's raw. But, bro, by now, I don't even like your energy again. Keep the same energy that you had 5 seconds ago. You know, like that. So that's how people need to do better, man. Honestly. People who aren't really happy with themselves have attitudes. We need to stick together. If it starts somehow and somewhere, that's right. Yeah. Monetary aid is just a smoke screen. They've offset that money in their plan. That's right. Blood on our hands, not on our hands, but on our government's hands. And this is why we have to separate that and know. Listen to me, and when I say this, I say it good, because I definitely stand in solidarity with a lot of, and mostly all of the places that have been affected. You know what I mean? And that live in war-torn countries and shit. It's really heartbreaking to watch that. I know a lot of people might see certain things on the media and smile, laugh and think it's entertainment. I see these things as heartbreaking to me because I travel and I see real sufferation. I travel and I see real people with real empathy and real hearts. I see people that will give away their last just to make sure that you feel that you've been accommodated in the right way by them and in their country. Like, please, peeps, like this. Some stuff I see, it just breaks my heart, honestly. Honestly, fun and joke aside, like, what the fuck is really going on in this world? History is made by those that stand up. Backwards mentality, you're right, man. For real, it's just bare ignorance. Yeah, man, and we need to step away from the ignorance now, man. We're big people, we're not children again, you get me? There's so many issues they don't want to address. Poverty is real and big part of it all. Yeah. Yeah, it's really that deep. It's really that deep, man. My peeps, you know, all I can do is do my part. And that is it, you get me? Whatever my part is at the time, that's my part. I mean, I play my little part and I contribute. And trying to leave that digital footprint of some positive energy being pushed to my little brothers them and my little sisters them, and even to my elders them as well, because there's a lot of my elders and people my age group that still are not doing stuff in the right way and still don't have the right way of thinking. So we're not really here to beat anybody, you know, but we're here to teach in different ways. And whoever wants to learn from and whoever wants to pick up from, then man has enough respect. And those that don't, you don't know, there's millions that have negative channels and positive channels out there as well. So just find what fits for you, you get me? But over here, we talk our mind and we like to address things that we don't like and like to speak on things that we would like to see in the future, like a better tomorrow, a better way of thinking, a better way of raising our children, a better way of dealing with each other, a better way of upholding our community. These things, like a better way of conducting ourselves in public places. Right now, we look like shit. The youth them's making me all frightened for even wear black clothes again. I feel like I have to change their attire to this white clothes, like white shirt and trousers and them thing there, because they're making man look like, and when the looks that I'm getting just because I'm wearing black clothes and maybe a black hoodie, a lot of people think I'm a youth as well. So they might paint me with the same brush as the youth them that's running up and down and stabbing each other. I'm not even off that. I'm begging the youth them to allow that. Stop doing that to each other, bro. We need you in the army, bro. We need all of our little brothers in the army, bro. Can't keep killing our own soldiers, bruv. Friendly fire, friendly fire, friendly fire. Bruv, the war hasn't even started and it's bare friendly fire going in. That don't make no sense, my little brothers. And to the big man them out there as well, perpetuating like this is right. Bro, you know better as well, but you was shook when the real war was going in. That's why you lot are out there now doing fuckery, like misleading these youths down a garden path of death, bro. When it really mattered for man to step up and be counted, bro, you weren't there because I never see you. For you, that's out there now talking about, oh, me outside. Never saw you lot outside because you weren't there. Those that know. The real fight was the real fight. We've always been out for the real fight, bro. And been a part and always been counted, bro. Enough of you lot weren't there. But it's all right, you lot got your time now. But it's what you do with your time. Don't mislead the youth and please. Guide them down a better path than we went down, bro. It's the whole frigging point. We're not supposed to be sinning and teaching the youth them to sin as well. If you understand, you're a big old person and you're lying to the big people. Now you have picnic, your teacher picnic them for lie as well. Allow all of that. These are the flipping cycles we're trying to break the cycles of. What's wrong with people, brethren? Jenny Grant, big up yourself. Long time I don't see you, know. I hope you're good, you know. Nessa, big up yourself. And good evening, manners and bare respect. But yeah, it's them thing the man's dealing with. I'm not bigger than no one or greater than no one or better than nobody. And I always stress that. But what it is that what I see, I like to speak on that shit and I stand on it. I stand on it, really do. I really do. When I say I would prefer to see a better tomorrow, and if everybody can put their differences aside, I would put my differences with everyone aside, you know. If man's willing to just be honest and we're going to be sincere to the thing. Man, want to see a better tomorrow. We've all got children. Let's just do that for the sake of them. I would do that. But not everyone's sincere. And we know most people are creeps and little snakes. We know how the snakes move. So when you cut the grass and you see them, nah, we ain't going to make that slide. You get it? Tick man's born big. Davina Paul, my sister, big up yourself every time. Love and bear respect. Claire, big up yourself and good evening. Art, I love. Big up to everyone over on YouTube. Since I've been watching the channel, you have been spreading a positive message. God bless for that. Nah, man. Bear love. Black News UK. Big up on manners and bear respect, bro. We've always stood for this kind of energy, bro. And the wickedest thing is that you have people that don't like the fact that you spread a good energy, bro, and you got good energy. You get it? Dub Club, Claire, bear love and good evening. And because you got good energy and you spread that positive to other people, and people really take it in, you know. People on the other side will hate that, and they will just want to draw you out and trigger you, to draw you out so that people can see the other side of you. But the thing about Patrick is that I've never hidden who I've always been. I've always been a roughneck, to just put it in a polite way. You get me? I've always been a roughneck. I've always been a fighter. I've always been someone that stood up for himself. I've always been someone that's been outspoken. But I mean, for years I've been speaking on a positive thing. For years I've been doing positive works, not just speaking it and I feel to give up doing positive stuff now, you know, because bro, people no, I've never done that. I've chose to be positive. I've chose to wake up and think, you know something, manners and respect, you know. Manners and respect, man, I deal with, you know. And from then, you've always heard me, forget everybody else that says it, because they're saying it because I've said it. Manners and enough respect. I live that. I don't just say it because we're on live, we're saying it now. No, I've been living that. That's been my choice. You get me? So we just keep it 100%. Statics, my bro, my big brother, big up yourself and good evening, family. Hope you're good, my family, man. Nikki, big up yourself over on the YouTube. I just see you on the check-in, my G. Bear love. But this is what we're dealing with, my people, man. Trying to uplift our people in different ways if we can. Highlight some things that we know that we don't like. And see where can we just do a little better? Because we need to do a lot better. Forget about do a little better. We need to do a little better than this. No. We need to do a lot better, bruv. Do you know how far our grandparents brought this thing? And we've just brought it back how many hundreds of years, like some idiot. Like some idiot. People look down on us now when they're supposed to be looking up to us, bro. Duh. Running around with machetes makes us hard. As a people, it makes us look stupid, bruv. Because it's the wrong time, brother. There ain't no war going on, brother. We're fighting each other, bro. Not making no sense. Now, I know in villages, man, we say, but you know, back in the days, the villages never got on and there was always tribal wars, and we don't care about that. We know better and we're trying to do better than that, brother. We don't want to talk about what they told us, because all of what we know is what people's told us. No one don't know nothing. We only know what we're knowing for ourselves, what our own eyes are seeing now. Anything else, what we've read, what we've seen on a flipping video, film, whatever, is all somebody else's perspective of something that they think, saw, or heard about. That is not what we know directly, so it's still hearsay. People fight over hearsay. People kill each other over hearsay, you know. Same like belief. People murder each other over belief. And those that believe don't know nothing. Not that they don't know nothing, but what they're saying that they believe in, they don't know that for a fact because they was not there. Can argue that fact back and forth till the cows come home. But that's the reality. You know? So, in life, man, bear love, Nikki, bear love, family. In life, I've learned to just leave people because I know what I know. And if I know the truth of what I'm saying to myself, I don't need to argue with you about what the truth is. See, if you think you know better than everybody and you know you've learned it all and you don't have to learn nothing more in life, then you are right. And get on with your life. Manners and respect. And I'll change the topic and I'll keep it moving because we ain't got time to waste with waste of time people. Facts. So life go, you get me? Be a propaganda. Be a propaganda, I go on, you know. Yeah, man, it's be them something that I go on my people, man. I don't even know. But what I do know is we just need to do a little better amongst ourselves, for ourselves still, if we want better for ourselves. Or if we like how we're living at the moment, then just continue, innit? But I think our sisters, let me just say this for the big woman them, not just the sisters them, because every woman is a sister to me. Like, yeah. So to the sisters them, when you see our brother say good day, good afternoon or good evening, doesn't always mean that he wants your number. Might just mean that he's seen your face a few times and it's just nice to be nice to people. You know, and you never know if you may need that person to pop up to save the day at any given time. No one knows what's round the corner. So it's good to live good with people. Oh, do you know me? Oh, so I need to know you to be nice or to be polite. The world's really upside down, you get me? The world's really upside down. That's all I do know. Me don't know nothing else. But my mother raised me right, you know what I mean? So big up Miss Dunkley anyway you're there. Big up Auntie Marcia anyway you're there. Big up Uncle Collie anyway you're there. Big up my little brother. You know the choppings, man. My little sister them, my big sister them, and you don't know the family them. Cause you know I love my family bad, but me I workaholic, you get me? So I don't see everybody all the time, you see me? I hear them up all the time still. That's the thing there, my people. I hope everyone's gonna have a set to have a great week ahead, you know, because you know Sunday we just get ready for the new week, you know what I mean? Wally pa work for though, enough things to get put in place. I mean, it's for me, every day I'm trying to flip and get a little bit closer to ironing out all of my business stuff. Like there's a lot of cross wires and a lot of, you know what I mean, spaghetti junction with the business side of things. So we're just trying to iron out all these creases so that we're flying straight and making sure that everything's smooth. And it's a lot of back and forth. So yeah, man, just big up to everyone that's out there putting in the work and doing great things. You know what I mean? God, that's what we're dealing with. Greatness. We're not dealing with nothing more than greatness, you know. We want our grandchildren to look back on us and say, Rod, you know what? Rate granddad, you know. Yeah, man, rate my granddad start. You know who my granddad was? Love all them thing there, you get me? But yeah, we got to work towards them thing there, man. In a positive way, you see me? So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna cause you know my thing, you know, my people. From me get back my little appetite, my belly long, you know. Real long gut me have, so I'm not gonna lie. I need to go find some food before time out upon me, you see me? Big up yourself, my people, and have a great week ahead. If you can't be good, be careful. Can't be careful, stay in your yard and don't trouble people and them something there, you see me? Becky, big up yourself, man. Be a love every time. Carry on, nice to see you on the Godcast, man. I ain't seen you for a while. Statics, my brother, you don't know the choppings, Divine. Big up Divine. It's Divine, you know, that's one person I never see. Yes, I did see her pop up earlier. I'm sure I did. Big up Divine anyway you're there, cause Divine is somebody me see all the time pop up first. Luke, big up yourself. Simone, big up yourself. Claire, Nessa, Jenny Grant, big up yourself. Emily, Becky, big up yourself again. Don't know the choppings. Bev, big up yourself again and good evening. You know what I mean? Amari, big up yourself and good evening. Yeah, mama, do Tyrus, you don't know the choppings. You see me? Andre, well, Tony, big up Tony as well, you know, my brother that, you know. Lynn, big up yourself, Lynn, always, seeing. And Sasha Robinson, big up yourself. Ashanti Yard family, the full family, big up mommy as well. You don't know. Paula Anderson, big up my gal Chester family, big up the full family over there. I hope everyone's in good spirit, good health, and them something there. Carly, big up yourself, Carly H. Claire, big up yourself, Claire, bear love every time. You don't know the chops. Who else am I missing out? Toya, you see me? Hurricane Toya, big up yourself, man, as I'm respect, and I hope everyone has a great week ahead. Seeing? you know, the choppings. I go and leave you like this, you know, cause food a call me, you see me? Yeah, you know the style. Manners and respect.
I will syndicate every time. Killa P, remember this. You are the winner. Dance smart, say kick it. Arrow syndicate. Yeah. Arrow syndicate. So much about friends, but him not trust none of them. So much about you and them article. Killa P, him not partial. Nah passion. You will say so much about sound, but we are go done the whole of them. So much about you and them article. Killa P nah beg, no sound boy, no friend. Oh no, you are some this and mix, and them end up 6'6". We put them in a casket. Some this and mix, and them end up 6'6". Sound boy, them a miss. You tell them Killa. So much about friends, but you not trust none of them. So much about you and them article. Killa P, wave them, wave them, make them come out of the dance. Me say fi wave them. House to house, class to class. Killa P, you know, you in a A1 class. Killa P are the boss, Killa P. House to house and class to class. A Killa P a champion. Rule the dance. Arrow syndicate. Sound boy a fret. Them sound boy a fret. You will tell them guy. Some this and miss. That's why them end up 6'6". We put them in a burial. Killa P, them not bad like we. Killa P, sound boy them have to flee. Dance man say, so much about friends. Cool. Boy, I go coof the whole of them. So much.